everyone. I am on my phone, so if the audio sounds a little wonky, that's why. If you hear dings in the background, I have so many things going on, so apologies for that. But I am getting ready for the day. It is like almost lunchtime. I woke up early this morning, woke up at like 6:30, and I just felt like I got hit by a freaking bus. And I don't know why, like I just am not feeling great. So I am just now getting ready. You guys saw me this morning. I was doing like my planner and everything for next week and then the whole month of June. I'm inhaling this. So I've done that, I've been working, and then that's literally it. I watched Summer House this morning before I started working. I read and finished my book that I was currently reading. It was Crazy Stupid Bromance, so I finished that. And then, yeah, that is about it. That's literally all I've done today. I did shower as well. I was anticipating working out before I went on with the rest of my day. Like I'm wearing my workout attire. And that's just not gonna happen because I don't have time. So we're gonna do it after. We have a meeting today with my wedding florist. She is amazing. I love her so much. So we're going to do that, my maid of honor and I. And yeah, I'm just super excited. So one of my maids of honor, I guess I should say. I always say maid of honor and then I'm like, bitch, you have two. So I am doing my hair now. I just sprayed this Kristen S ultra fine workable hairspray. It's for like heat protecting, I guess. I don't know. I don't honestly really like it that much, but it's all I have right now in the world of heat protectants, at least when my hair is dry. So what are you gonna do? So I'm just gonna curl my hair. I do need to like fluff up these bangs a little bit with my shark thingy. So I'll do that as well. But yeah, what was I even talking about? I haven't eaten breakfast yet today, so we have to do that. My meeting's at 3 with the florist, so I also need to film my May reading recap for you guys. So basically, we just have a lot of shit going on today. So I'm gonna get ready. I will show you guys how I'm gonna kind of curl my hair real quick. And then I am also going to do like a quick, easy makeup, pretty much like my everyday makeup. And then I'll show you guys my outfit. Yeah, I also want to talk to you guys about June TBR and then my empties that I've been collecting. And yeah, so let's just jump into this day, even though it is 11:30 in the morning. So I just got this. This is the Hot Tools 1.5 barrel curling iron. I needed something bigger than my Bio-Ionic because that one just doesn't give me the curls. I want like a blowout look because my hair will not hold a blowout. Like my Dyson, I go through spurts where I like it, and I loved it before I had my shark thing you just saw me use. I loved it for blowing my hair out with the round brush tool, but that's only to dry my hair. Like I didn't use it to truly give myself a blowout that you get in a salon. So I don't know. So this is my super scientific way of doing it. I'll hold my hair in my mouth and then just take a big chunk. I also have them going all in the same direction, so they're all going away from my face. So I don't do anything else special. Obviously I did this with my bangs, but everything else I literally do the exact same as you've been watching me do. So I'm gonna go finish my whole head and then I will pop back on when it's all done. Okay, hair's done. I did throw in some of the Verb Ghost Oil, and then I went and did my skincare. So now I am just going to do my makeup. We're gonna make this super quick and easy. I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. I don't know if this is gonna focus, whatever. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with niacinamide, and I'm just gonna put that all over. I love the way this makes my skin look, but I also love it because it's got like such a tacky quality to it. Like, you always see the videos on TikTok, but it's literally true. Like, you can stick stuff to your face and it's just got like so much grip to it, i.e. power grip. Makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to use the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. I have the shade 120. I think they have 4 shades in this. This is like a consolation prize to my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, but it's like a quarter of the price. I would say the difference is this one is really thin and slippery, and the Becca one is much thicker and tackier than this one. So essentially I don't feel like it covers as much, and the shade is definitely more of an orangey tone compared to Becca's, which is more of like a pinky pearl, but it does something, you know? Okay. So now what I've been recently doing is mixing the Lumi Glotion from L'Oreal. This is in the shade 903 Medium Glow. So I take this on the back of my hand, and then, looks like it's gonna rain, and then I mix it with the Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydro Glow. I'm in the shade 1Y06, and I just do a pump. Honestly, I could probably get away with doing like a half pump, but then I just mix it, and then I start by like rubbing it in with my fingers, and I do that kind of like on my cheeks, and then I'll do it on my forehead. Using the viewfinder as a mirror is like always a horrible experience. Okay, so now that I look somewhat crazy, I am going to use a brush. This is the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Highlight number 140. I got this at TJ Maxx, I think, or maybe I got it at Ulta. I don't remember. But I then just go in and kind of buff and make sure everything is nice and even, and that it's not like streaky or like incredibly cakey. And then I do take what's left over on my hand and like really work it into the brush, and then I'll put it in the areas that I couldn't really get super well with my fingers. So around my nose and like upper lip area, and then I'll take what's ever left, and don't forget your ears, and then I'll drag it down my neck. One thing I hate about that e.l.f. primer is like my hands are sticky for the rest of like my makeup routine unless I wipe them off. Now I'm going to take the Tower 28 concealer. Oh, I already skipped a step. See, like when I am doing this on camera, I just like get all willy-nilly. Usually I'll go in on top of my foundation and pounce over it with a beauty blender before I move on to concealer. I also have a freaking hair on my face. And then that hair is still there. Oh my god. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener. So just mixing those, and then I'll go in with my sponge. This one is from Sonia Kashuk. I got it in a 2-pack from Target. And I'll just go over and blend out my concealer, but then since I skipped going over my foundation, I'll do that as well. And I feel like I'm kind of aggressive with my beauty blender. I'm like, I just don't like to have excess makeup on my face, because then that's when it starts to look like cakey and not like skin. So that's what we're not going for. And this foundation, like, do you see, like, this combination for base makeup is just next level. I'm paying a lot of attention to this area with my sponge because this is where I get the cakiest. Okay, we're done with that. There's still a fucking hair on my face. Now we're gonna go in with cream bronzer. I'm gonna use this Dibs. This fucking hair, I'm gonna literally lose it. I know it's there, but I can't fucking see it. So I'm gonna use this Dibs Starlit little duo situation, but I'm only using the bronzer, and it has like hairs all over it. I wonder why I get hair in my makeup. It's literally because everything's covered in hair. So I just use this with my Smith 115. I love this thing. And I just do, and then I'll put it on the areas I want to give some shape and bring some warmth to. I might try to go without powder, bronzer, and blush today because I have been going overboard with that recently and I like can't seem to stop myself. So we might just not, you know? And then I saw a blush combo on TikTok that I kind of want to try. I don't have the color I need for the TikTok one, but I have this, and I have not used this enough. This is Moody Blue by Nude Sticks. It's one of their all-over face color whatevers. I mean, it's like purple. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. Why do I have to smell everything? I don't know. And then I'm going to use this Glowgasm from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in Pinkgasm. This is so fucking old. Like, truly expired. There's probably so much nasty shit growing on this, but we're going to pretend there's not. And then I like to blend this in with my little rose ink brush. So I'm going to mix those together. And this is number 2, their brush number 2. Give me a mirror. This has the potential to go very poorly. That's pretty. I feel like everything pulls really orangey on me. So for something to look like this pink is pretty good. But you can see, like, look how heavy of a hand I have with blush. Like, why do I do this? This is why the Patrick Ta ones for me are like a lot, because I can't not have a heavy hand. And I don't know why, because I didn't used to be like that. In person, that still looks a little nuts, but it's fine. Okay, now we're going to move on to powder. I've still just been rocking with this Givenchy Prism Libre powder. This is shade number 2. I don't really... Oh, I need my powder puff. I'm going to go grab it. I don't really have, like, a raving review about this. It's powder. Like, to me, there's not really, like, anything special, but it's nice. Okay, so 100% the problem with my blush that I was just talking about, where I go, like, heavy-handed, is because in my bathroom where I typically... Am I blurry? Where I typically get ready... There we go. I'm like, am I in focus? Where I typically get ready, the lighting in there is very yellow. So I think that I, like, put on way more than I need, and then you go out in natural daylight and you're like, ah! Like, it's just crazy. So I was taking this little powder puff I got from Amazon. Came in a set of, like, 10 or something, and just doing that under my eyes. I do like to do it over my eyebrows. I don't know if other people do that, but I have a problem with, like, my brow gel getting gross if it, like, picks up on a bunch of foundation, so this seems to help a little bit. Then I'll do it over my nose, upper lip, a little bit on my cheeks right here because I do tend to get oily there, and then my chin, and a little bit on my forehead as well. So just tend to get a little greasy there. So I mean, I'll just kind of take the whole thing and just do a little blendy blend situation here. I'm going to use this Dibs beauty brush. This, I don't know if it has a number or name, but it's just like their little dual-ended brush. And my Fenty Invisimatte, whatever, I use the big fluffy side. And I'm just going to do one of these. Just a little once over. This won't stay super matte on me. Like, I'm going to get a little glowy and greasy. And I still have that, but I'll get even more glowy and oily as the day goes on, because that's just like what my face does when I wear makeup. But that's that. I need to look in a mirror to see, like, do I need to add extra? I feel like I don't. I'm gonna add, I feel like I don't, but I'm going to. I'm gonna add a teensy bit of this contour powder. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, the Film Star Bronze and Glow. This used to be, like, huge. So I'm just using a Makeup by, no, what is this? An Ariel Morphe brush, whatever. And I'm just gonna tap and do, like, a teensy little bit. Bring back some of the bronze and less of the, like, super intense blush. Okay, I feel like that looks really good, honestly. And I am gonna use a teensy bit of setting powder, but I don't even feel like I need it. Or setting powder, setting spray. Because usually I like to use this to, like, get everything to melt back together, but honestly today she's looking real good, but I'm gonna do it anyway just in case. I'm just doing a teeny bit. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. This fucking mister makes me so angry that I like cannot. Just, it's a no. It's a no for me. And also, I'm using a Costco makeup wipe. These are 100% expired, but these, they discontinued them. These are the best makeup wipes I've ever used, and they're gone. I have a box that a friend gave me, but I'm like, anyway, first world problems. Okay, we're gonna do my brows while we're waiting. I did trim my brow hairs on the tail on this side, and I trimmed them way too short, so we're just gonna ignore that. So I'm just gonna use the Rare Beauty Brow Gel, and I'm pushing these babies like all the way up, and then we'll go back in once this sets a little bit and like maneuver them around. There's that. And then we're gonna do a little bit of highlight. I just love this Rare Beauty one. It's all I use these days. So I'm gonna do a little bit on the inner corner of my eye, if I can find my brush. There it is. So this is the shade Exhilarate, and I love this shade. Like, it's just so stunning. Inner corner, and then I'm gonna take a bigger brush and do my face, but I'm gonna do like very light, because as you can see, this is like blinding. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take just a little spoolie and come in here with my brows and just like get them to lay where I actually want them to. Then I'm going to take this NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. This is in the shade Ash Brown, and I'm going to use this to just kind of fill in a few areas that are like a little sparse. And I use the lightest hand with this. Now we're gonna do eyes. I'm just gonna use my Nude Sticks pencils. So I have the shade Fig and I have the shade Cocoa. So I'm gonna use Fig as like an all over shadow, and I literally just do like so sloppy underneath. You can use your finger. I'm just gonna use the Dose of Colors brush. Don't even know if they still make these, but just gonna do one of those, and then look at that. She's good. This is the shader brush, if they do still make them. I originally got it like years and years ago for nose contour, I think, and there we go. Looks a little crazy, but I honestly could not care any less. Then we're gonna go in with Cocoa, and this one we're gonna be a little bit more strategic about placing it, and I'm blending it out with a smaller brush. I am just gonna take Cocoa, and we're gonna do that close to the lash line on the bottom and on the top. Go ahead and do this side too. And then we are gonna be like still like pretty messy about this, but not bringing it up super high, because we want that definition to stay on our lash line. That was blurry for you guys, but there you go. All right, now I'm gonna do my lash curling situation. Lancome lash primer. My nose is running, love that for me. Let that sit for a second, and then do the same thing on the other eye. All right, now I'm going in with the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. This is the brown shade. I think it's called Drift. Perfect. That is it for now. I will let my eyelashes dry a little bit, and then I'll go back in and curl them again. I'm gonna leave this baby in just to get maximum volume in my hair, and then I need to go eat what is now lunch, which should have been breakfast, and I also need to do my lip, but I'm obviously gonna eat first, and then we'll come back and do that and put on the rest of our outfit. Okay, I have picked out my outfit. White jeans, Abercrombie. This is from Abercrombie. This is old. And then Princess Polly. And I'm going to be wearing my Birkenstocks. I am fucking freezing right now, but I know outside it's going to be warm. So this is the fit. I am going to film right now my May reading recap, and then we will head to our appointment with the florist. Okay, I just got done filming. I'm in the same spot, but I wanted to go through all of my empties with you guys because I have been collecting quite the bag, and I was gonna do my own little video on it, but I thought, you know what, we're gonna do it in this little day in the life. So here we go. First thing, and this is like a hodgepodge of shit. Like, there is everything in this bag. So first thing we have is a little vitamin supplement situation. This is the Hello Happy gummy worms from Ollie. I love these. Like, they just taste really good. Like, I find myself craving them. And you're only supposed to take 2 a day. I've definitely doubled up my dose unintentionally, but also been happy about it. They have saffron and vitamin D, so they help boost your mood. I have noticed a difference with these, but I don't feel like it's something I need to have. It's a nice to have, so I don't know if I'm gonna replenish them right now, but I've been through like probably 6 of these containers. They're just like kind of expensive for what you get, and I'm just like, meh. Next thing, another supplement. This is the Armra Colostrum. I get the unflavored one because I just dry scoop this baby. Like, I am just down the hatch. I have noticed such a difference with this. If I don't take this, my like digestive bowel movement situation downhill real fucking quick. This is just fantastic. I cannot say enough good things about this. Like I said, I just dry scoop it, take it with water. It is more of a gritty texture. I did order the Cowboy Colostrum, and that one I'm not a fan of. Like, I already canceled my subscription and went back to this. I was hoping it was gonna be cheaper. They're about the same price because Cowboy Colostrum, the scoop is like this big and the scoop on this one is like teeny tiny, so I'm like, you're paying the same amount of money. The texture on this one I prefer because this one I would say is more like an almond flour type of consistency. It's got a little grit to it. The Cowboy Caviar one is like powdered sugar, and I don't like it. My cousin, she smelled it. She was like, it smells like the freaking cheese packet that you get with mac and cheese. And she's not wrong. So I would not recommend that one unless you're wanting to get it for like smoothies or like oatmeal or something. I'm sure it would be fine. I'll probably end up using it for that just because I have a full container of it. But this is like my go-to ride or die. I love this so much. Now we're gonna get into some skincare things. So first thing I have is this Hawaiian Tropic Body Butter After Sun Lotion. This smells like bananas. It smells so freaking good. I love this stuff. It's super thick. I got sunburnt when I was on vacation on my thighs specifically, and this helps so much. My mom has used this forever. This is like, she uses this as her everyday lotion all year long, and she said it has helped her so much with keeping her tan. Like, it extends the length of her tan. She'll have her tan lines until like November. So I did not use all of this myself. This was my mom's, and then I took the rest of it. But we love. Then we have the Pharmacy Clearly Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This used to be my favorite cleansing balm, and now I'm just like, I don't love it. I got this one on Amazon, which I typically don't like to get skincare products on Amazon. It just like freaks me out. I don't know why. I typically like dive deep to make sure I'm buying directly from the brand. And I think they also have like Green Clean and Clearly Clean. Like, I don't know what the fucking difference is. I just want the Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm that I used to use, and it was called Green Clean, so maybe I just got the wrong one, but I felt like this one didn't work as well. It left kind of a residue on my skin, and I wasn't obsessed. I didn't love that much anymore. And then we have a cleanser. This is the Anua Heartleaf, I don't know how to say that word, Pore Deep Cleansing Foam. I love this. I get this from Song of Skin. It is a Korean skincare brand skincare product. I love this so much. It foams up so well. It exfoliates really lightly, has a great scent, but it's not like anything overpowering. I cannot say enough good things about this. It's decently priced. This is fantastic. Then we have the Dew Instant Angel Moisturizer. I clearly have loved this baby as well. I don't love the packaging. Like, I love it and I hate it. I wish it was just like in a jar or in like an easier tube to squeeze because it's metal, but it's because of like recycling reasons, so I totally understand. But it's just like user experience. I feel like I'm like having a hard time, but I also like don't put this little key on until it's like almost empty anyway, and then I like can't squeeze it. Anywho, those are all user errors. This stuff is great. It is an amazing moisturizer. It's lightweight, but it's still super, super hydrating. So you can do it under makeup. You can do it at night. Doesn't have a scent to it. It's just like a basic tried and true moisturizer. And this is one that I'll probably continuously go back to throughout my lifetime. Now we have the Unite 7 Seconds Glossing Dry Thermal Shine Spray. I love this stuff, but it's so expensive. It gives your hair such a shine. It is a heat protectant. If you spray too much, your hair will get like oily if you're not doing it in like a what? My brain just malfunctioned. If you're not doing it in like a uniform way, if you get a bunch in one section, it's gonna get like oily and greasy, but the smell is amazing. I love this. I just wish it wasn't so expensive, and that's why I haven't repurchased it. Another skincare product. This is the Madagascar Scintilla Water Fit Sunscreen, whatever, SPF 50. Love, love, love this stuff. It is amazing. It doesn't have a really intense smell. It's not super expensive. It's a Korean skincare product. I also get this one from Song of Skin. I like the packaging. Great sunscreen. Doesn't break me out. And it also gives you like a glow, but it's not thick and greasy. It's got like a water kind of slip feel to it. Rare Beauty Eyebrow Gel. I already repurchased this baby, and I love this stuff. Best brow gel on the market. Then we have the Ordinary Niacinamide and Zinc. I really liked this stuff. I did go ahead and decide to try the Good Molecules one. It's just niacinamide, I believe. It was a little bit cheaper, I think, or maybe it was the same price, but I just wanted to try something different. I do like it. I would repurchase it. I just found another one that I wanted to try. Another skincare product. This is the Pharmacy Brighten Up 3% TXA Dark Spot Toner, whatever. I saw a lot of people talking about this online. First of all, it gets freaking yucky. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but I noticed a lot of people talking about this online, said that it helped with like everything, like their skin completely changed. I didn't really notice that too much. So this was kind of what I was using as like my vitamin C, like brightening product. But I don't think I'd repurchase it. I just went ahead and went back to my Naturium vitamin C serum. So, I don't know. This was kind of a miss for me. Deodorant. This is the Old Spice Cedarwood. It's the Swagger scent. I love Old Spice deodorant. It's like the only thing I use. It's the gel one, so it's not the antiperspirant. It's aluminum free. I'm just like stinky as hell. And I feel like this is the only thing that keeps me smelling good for long amounts of time. Now, do I have to reapply this? Sure fucking do. But it's the best out of what I've tried. So I'll take that as a win. Now we have the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I have already repurchased this. I love this stuff. It makes my skin feel really clean and really hydrated, but also just like, maybe not hydrated, but just like calm. Like my skin, if it's having a reaction, or if I get out of the shower and I accidentally like wipe my face with my body towel, sometimes that's just a habit, I will spray this on and I feel like it's helping with all the bacteria and things. Another Tower 28 product, the mascara, the brown one. This is my favorite mascara. I love this stuff so much. It's not too red, it's not too light. I just like love this so much. It does have a silicone brush, which I prefer. This one, there's like a teeny bit left, but the sprayer on this is like completely dead. So this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I love this. I always go back to this. Like if I am needing a new setting spray and I'm like, oh my god, I just need something new. I, don't know what I want to try. I just need something tried and true. This is what I will go back to. I really like it. It smells like coconuts. I feel like it really helps melt all the makeup to my skin and makes it just look like skin. What am I saying? I feel like this just helps everything melt into my skin is what I was trying to say. I like this a lot and it's super inexpensive. Okay, now we have Josie Maran, the Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. I just got unscented because I didn't know what kind to get. It does smell like argan oil, but it's not like fragranced, if that makes sense. I am probably going to keep this little jar because now they have the little bags where you can refill them, and I think this packaging is stunning. It's super cute. I just feel like for the price, I go through this stuff way too much. My body skin is dry as hell, and this, like, I'll go through this in a month, and I paid like $40 for it. So I feel like I'm just kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Now we have a Becca Fair Light Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I love this stuff. It's so expensive though, so I have not repurchased it, but I know that I will. I just like, this is truly the best product for under eye circles. The tone is great. They do have 4 different shades. The colors are great. The formula itself is fantastic. That's my favorite under eye product. If you need a one and done, you have super bad under eye circles, that's your gal. Now we have a little mini Crown Affair cleansing scrub. It's a scalp scrub. I really liked this. I used to love the Christoph Robin purifying cleansing scrub. That one was my absolute favorite. It really gets in and scrubs, and I feel like this is a close second. So I probably will purchase the big size of this. Crown Affair is just super expensive, so I wanted to try it before buying the full size, and I did really like it. Should have brought this up when we were talking about the pharmacy product, but this is the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Serum. I have been through several of these, and I have a new one in my bathroom, but I love this. Inexpensive. I feel like it doesn't irritate my skin, which a lot of vitamin C's do. It just feels good when I put it on. I don't get any sort of reaction. It does have hyaluronic acid and vitamin E, so it's probably why it gives like a soothing type of effect, but I love that stuff, and it doesn't smell like hot dog water, so that's good. Now we have the BB Thickening Dry Spun Texture Spray from Bumble and Bumble. I love this, but honestly, it's kind of a nostalgic thing for me. The smell just like brings me back to high school, and I do like it. It does give you good volume. It holds that texture, but I feel like my hair just gets kind of like frizzy with it almost. I probably will repurchase it eventually because I just love texture spray. I will throw out there that when I had short hair, I loved this a lot more than with long hair. I feel like with long hair, it gets like stickier and just like doesn't lay as well, but if you need that like PC like bob texture, this is fantastic. All right, 2 Milk Minis. We have the Hydro Grip Setting Spray and the Hydro Grip Primer. Match made in heaven. I'm obsessed with these. I have kind of switched over to the more affordable version of both of these, that being the Power Grip Setting Spray from e.l.f. and then the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. But these are like top tier. Another setting spray. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. I liked this, but I didn't feel like it was anything super special. It was just kind of like, yeah, it's good. Alright, last product. This is the Curology Micellar Makeup Remover. I used to get Curology because I went through a spell where my face was just like, it was bad. If I can find the pictures, I will try to pop them up. But they, like, your girl was going through some fungal acne. There was like so many things. So I did like the full subscription to Curology, and it helped a lot. Now I don't have those issues anymore, but Curology, like, I would go back to it if I needed to. So this is the makeup remover. I feel like this is probably my least favorite product out of their line, but it does work. It's very lightweight. It almost feels like water, i.e. micellar, and it didn't like irritate my skin or irritate my eyes. So hello, I just got home. I did not take any clips really when we were meeting with Madeline. She is just like, she just gets my creative brain so much. I am obsessed with her. I like just feel really good. That was the first time we had met in person, and Michaela got to come, so it just felt really good to all get on the same page. And we kind of have like a little bit more of a plan of what we're going to do, like growing flowers wise, and kind of like how we all are contributing and fitting into the picture, and like what the day is going to look like. So I'm just like, I feel so good about it. I'm so glad we got to meet in person because like she is just, she's killing it. Like she truly has a niche in indie because no one's doing it like this or like the way that she's doing it. She just like, oh my God, I love her. I love her so much. So that is everything. I'm gonna go work out. I wanted to talk to you guys about June TBR. So we're gonna do that as well. And then it's Friday. We need to go grocery shopping. And that's about it. That is about it. Oh my goodness. Okay. We just got back from grocery shopping. I am exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. If you can hear Sam, he's in there playing his F1 game. I want to talk about June TBR, and then I'm signing off for the night. So let's do it. So if you watched my May reading recap, did not accomplish a May TBR, but I didn't really have one. Like I didn't do a May TBR video, so I just kind of was like books I'm eyeballing essentially. And I only read 5 books in the whole month of May. So for June, we have some new releases. We have a new Allie Hazelwood book, we have a new Ellen Hildebrand book, and we have a new Ashley Poston book. So those are all 3 on My TBR, there's Swan Song by Ellen Hildebrandt, Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood, a novel love story by Ashley Poston. Also want to read Before Swan Song by Ellen Hildebrandt, The Perfect Couple, because it's part of the series, so that's on my list. Still have not reread Akimov. That's on my list. I want to reread either Beach Read or People We Meet on Vacation. And then 2 Claire Gilmore books. Haven't read any of her books yet. So I want to read Love Interest and What Happened to Helen Rochester. I think those both look good. Heartstopper I want to read. It is a graphic novel, and I thought, that would be 1, an easy read, and 2, I've heard great things about it. There's also a TV show. Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. I think I'm going to start that once I clock out here for the night. And then The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I am trying to read through all Kristen Hanna's books, and that one sounds super interesting to me. Bridesmaid for Hire by Megan Quinn. I saw someone online raving about it on TikTok, so I want to read that. It's also on Kindle Unlimited. The Heartless Hunter by Kristen Ciccarelli. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Also Kindle Unlimited, and I've heard great things. And then I want to finish this. This is our book club pick of the month. Couple months actually, because it was for May and we didn't meet. So this is The Song of Achilles, and I am currently 50 pages in. So this one's a little slower for me, but I'm liking it so far. So this is on my list as well. That is everything for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. All my social medias are linked down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!